Hey family, welcome back to the channel, Chef Bob's Cat Kitchen. This evening, we're in the kitchen making a family favorite. We're making a deviled eggs. These are a classic, okay? My videographer is not here, so I'm winging it by myself again. We're gonna start off with the ingredients and then we're gonna get into making the product, okay? First off, we got our onion powder that we'll be using. We have garlic powder that we'll be using. And of course, we have our black pepper. Okay. And then we have our sweet radish. With the radish, you can use dill radish or sweet radish. It depends on whatever your taste is. And then we have that classic Duke's here in the South, in Southeast Georgia. We do Duke's mayonnaise or either Hammond's mayonnaise. We got a little parsley for our topping. Have a little paprika. And then we also have some salad toppings that we're going to use for our garnishing once we're done. Okay. And we also have, last but not least, a family favorite, French mustard. You can use any mustard that you desire, but I just use Frenchies. Get it from your local Walmart. Okie dokie. Hey, with no further ado, hey, let's get it done. All right, welcome back to the kitchen, Chef Bob's Cat Kitchen, and we are ready to get started with our deviled eggs. First thing we're gonna need is our eggs. So we're gonna start by slitting the eggs right down the middle. So they look a little something like this. Okay? And then as we do that, we're gonna take them very gently into our bowl. And then we're going to lay them into a egg tray. Now you can find these at your local market, your Dollar Tree, General Dollar, Family Dollar, or just go online and order you some. However, I have quite a few of them. They're all over the place. Here's the other half. I didn't show you the boiling phase because everybody and anybody should know how to boil an egg. Amen. So I didn't want to bore you with that. Second one, we're just going to take it and we're just going to split them down the middle evenly. And just put them in your tray. Okay. I don't know about you, but my family, we love deviled eggs. Every time we get to a family gathering, deviled eggs come up somewhere. And you know a dozen, if you got 12, it's gonna make 24. So whatever you're doing, just double it, okay? We're only gonna do a few of those. We're not gonna bore you with cutting the eggs. We're just gonna do a few right here in front of you so that you get the hang of it, get the drift of what we're doing. And then we're going to get down to business. All right, this is the last one that we're going to do for now. And I'm going to go ahead and finish those up for video sake, time's sake. We'll bring you right back. All right, hey, we're back. As you can see, we have all our eggs. This is a dozen eggs, which you're going to make 24. So you got to have a tray enough to fill that 24. And I got a tray here and I got an extra up top. So we're gonna get started with what we need to get started with. I don't know about you, however you like to, press your eggs, that's what we're gonna do. Just break them up just a little bit. Take your time before we add all of our ingredients. I just like to break mine up a little bit. You can choose. I've seen some people who didn't break them up, but we're breaking these up today. Okay, that's all we're gonna do, and just get them to the point where it's not so lumpy. We don't want too big of pieces in here. Okay, this is the fun part about getting into the kitchen. I tell you all the time, that when you come into the kitchen, you need to come into the kitchen with what? Two things: love and passion. You need to enjoy what you're doing, and you need to be passionate about it. And I love serving people. I'm passionate about serving people. And when it comes to people eating my food, I go to great lengths to make sure that they're satisfied. So, as you can see, it didn't take long. Don't take it long. It'll take maybe 2 minutes, minute and a half to get that to, where you want it. And you can get it as fine as you want it, the consistency that you want. Okay. So next we're gonna add our ingredients. I'm gonna go ahead and start with a little parsley and put a little bit of that in there. And also at the end for our garnishing, we're gonna use a little parsley. Next we got a little bit of our garlic powder. And again, you season yours to your tasting. Okay. We're gonna add a little bit of our onion powder. Black pepper. Again, you season to taste. And let's put in a little bit of our wet ingredients. That was our dry ingredients, our powder. Let's do a little bit of our wet ingredients. About a teaspoonful of mustard. Not much. We don't want the mustard to overpower. If it's too much mustard in whatever your dish is, you're going to overpower it. We don't want to overpower it, all right? Let's put in a little mayo now. See what we got here. And again, I'm just going to start with 2 teaspoons of mayo. Just to start out. And that's the decoration. So let's get started. We're gonna whip our ingredients together to that consistency that you want. As you can see here, now you can serve this. This can be thick or it can be thin. And the way you get it thin is by adding some type of juice, preferably maybe a little lemon, or add some sweet relish. Let's see how that goes. You gotta be careful when you're adding your radish because it's wet and you don't want to put too much juice in there. All right. We're gonna come here and add a little. Stir this. Okay. That gave me that wetness, that moisture that I needed to get the consistency that we're looking for. You're looking for a consistency when you are combining all your ingredients together and you're mixing or you're folding. In the culinary world, we like to use the term folding. We fold our ingredients. We fold and put them all together. Okay, that's looking good. This is very simple. It don't take long. It don't take long at all, as you can see. Just gonna add a little dash of that and see what it does. Have a little paprika. All right, all of the ingredients are mixed. As you can see, that. And what do you want to do now? You want to taste your mixture and make sure that everything is on point. So that's what I'm gonna do. Take a second and a little spoon. Voila. And let's taste it. See where we at. think we can do that, ladies and gents. I want to stir this in, and then we can get to the main thing. Again, anytime you're seasoning or you're adding any type of seasoning to whatever it is that you're doing to your food, you want to taste it and make sure that it has the right consistency, that what you're looking for. Okay. All right, that should have it right there. All right, the only thing left to do now is to pipe them in. Put them into the eggs. Eggshell. Okay. That's what we want. We want that consistency right there. All right. Next thing we're going to do, which is our last step, we're going to fill the egg. And you can fill it any way. You can have, if you have a piping bag, I want to show you this little technique. Voila. With a butter knife. Can you see that? That's right. You can use a butter knife. Let's do one or two more. And it's consistency. A butter knife do just as good. Voila. Can you see that? Just as good. Okay. And we're going to do one more just to show you just how simple this is, how easy it is. And if you didn't have a piping bag, you can use this. Okay. So I'm not going to bore you by taking time to go through all that for video's sake. We'll be right back. I got some work. All right. Hey, welcome back to the channel. We're almost done with getting our tray together. Just want to show you where we were. We're making progress with our deviled eggs. So y'all stay tuned, hang in there with us, okay? We'll be right back. Hey, we're back. And we're almost finished with loading up our eggs. I'm going to show you how we do it with the last few here. Very simple, very easy, using a butter knife. Very simple process. You can't beat it. This is what we call a South Georgia Southern classic favorite. Come to the eggs. Almost done. This is almost done. I've been tempted to get a bite. I've been tempted to try one of these before I brought you guys back on the camera. But I held off. I'm gonna wait. Take y'all on the journey with me. Okay? I know some people like to use that red, what do you call it? My mama used that when she made her deviled eggs. The little red little pickles looking things. We about finished. We're about finished. We're about finished. We're about finished with our tray. We got 3 more to do. This is fun. I enjoy getting in the kitchen and making up these delights. Okay, we got 2 more. And then we'll be done. Don't forget, if you try this recipe, let me know in the comments. Be sure to reach out at me and leave me a little shout out that you tried it. Really would like to encourage more men to get into the kitchen. The kitchen is just not a woman's thing. It's all of our thing. Yep. Really would love to see more men get into the kitchen. All right, that's the last one. And we're gonna take our time and do it right. That is the last one. There we go. And he don't even have home. So what we're gonna do is put him over here. All right, let's get out of these gloves and work on our topping. All right. And for our topping, as you can see, that voila, the finished product. This is what we're looking at. So for our topping, we're going to use a little bit of parsley for the topping. It's going to bring them out. I learned this. This is a little trick, a little hack that we use. Okay, and the next thing I'm going to use just a little peppery for decoration. All right. And lastly, you can use bacon bits, any type of bits. These are salad toppings, crunch, flavorful little bits that I want to use. Y'all can see this. Yep. Ooh-wee. And this last one over here. This last one about to get it. That's gonna be the one I chop down on, I guess. As you can see, I done took my gloves off. And voila. There it is, folks. 17 minutes. Beautiful, isn't it? Voila. All right. I'm gonna pause for the calls. I'm gonna go ahead and eat this one. Take some pictures of this so I can put them online and everything. But thank you. Thank you for journeying with me. And as always, hit the subscribe button, the like button, hit that notification so that you'll be notified when we make new content. I'm in the process of making new content, but I need some help. Somebody who can help me edit the videos, help me do thumbnail, and that background banner for the page. So if that's you, reach out to me at area code 904-577-9062 is my number. And remember, as always, L-Town for life.